Yes, Etsy people, I'm not gatekeeping anymore. If you're looking to make a side hustle of Etsy and hopefully try to make two, three, four, $5,000 per month just selling digital products, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you an example of a store that's literally started less than 6 months ago that is starting to make over $2,000 per month with a system that works, with a strategy that works. And guys, before I get into this absolutely fire video, then remember, if you do love videos on digital products, you love AI, you love Etsy, you love making money, you love all of those good things, then remember, please hit a like, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you can get more of my videos in your feed. And guys, my name's AJ. I do all of this stuff. I've got over 850 videos dedicated for you to help you guys out. So do check them out. Now, I'm on this fantastic store called Evank Art Design. I hope I've done it justice. I really, really like it. 5 month old on Etsy, and they understand the game. And I keep saying it, it is a game. Selling on Etsy, selling digital products is about understanding. It's about understanding what works. Now, you can see that they've not been on here that long, but they've only got 138 listings, right? And it's all to do with clip arts, clip art bundles. And they've really focused hard, fully on Christmas. So they've set up their store about 5 months ago. And what they've said is, let's get into Christmas. Let's focus fully. Let's just double down on Christmas, right? Big time. And what you'll see is you'll see all of these listings that are Christmas related. Okay. Not all of them, but lots of them. And what I like about this seller, and which I keep saying, is stop generalizing, guys. There's so many people on Etsy that generalize. Let's get into Christmas. Okay, let's do a Christmassy thing. Well, what Christmassy design are you actually doing? Because nobody seems to know this properly. Only the sellers that understand the game. So you can see that they've gone into Santa, and they've just gone in and done a bundle of Santas, gone in with snowmen, they've gone in with Santa and reindeer, gone in with Christmas angels, right? They've gone in with Santa and reindeer again because they know that it's working, but they've done a different bundle, snowmen again. So you can repeat listings and have different design styles if something works. And let me just give you an example of how this works, right? When I look at some of these listings, right? Some of these listings are doing fantastically well. Okay. So let's just look and see and analyze the shop further, right? So looking at the listings specifically, remember, understand that this is only a 5 month old listing. And you can see that this seller has a growth rate of 1800%, 500, 700, 200, 300. Pretty much everything is growing. Look at the trend, it's massive. Revenue, one listing's making over $2,000, 2464, another one 900, another one 884, another one 835, and this is all per month, guys. This seller understands the game fully, right? They've also gone into certain design styles, and you can see all of their creations are in this sort of whimsical, funny, humorous style, right? Because they've just doubled down, and a lot of them are like that. Look, many of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, okay? But they do understand the things that do work. So you got farm animals, Christmassy farm animals, gingerbread, whimsical cats, Christmassy style, right? Teddy bear Christmas, Christmas turtle. They've even got Christmas turtles, guys. 24 nutcrackers, right? Yes, for sure. Cute raccoons. Wow. Look, for sure, Christmas is one of the biggest times of the year to sell on Etsy. It is massive. It's where people, actually millions of people come on. So it makes sense that Q4 is the focus. But I keep saying, guys, you have to niche down. So if you get into Christmas, you get into Halloween, go into it, but really go into creating specific bundles on specific elements of that time. And then with that, mix it up with having a specific identifiable design. So you have this whimsical, humorous style that this seller has adopted, and it's working for them. And the Etsy algorithm understands this now because people like it. So what Etsy is doing is pushing other potential customers to the store, and this is creating a massive ball, a snowball, if you like, rolling down, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The Etsy algorithm is liking what they're doing, and it is actually working very, very well. So my point is that selling on Etsy is not rocket science. It's understanding what's working. Now, let me just go into just one of these, and I can guarantee you something is that this seller has also managed to understand about finding keywords that are really good and low saturation. And I'm going to prove that right now. And guys, I'm going to use Everbee, my go-to research tool. Check out the link in my description to try it out. But have a look at this. Okay, so I've just gone into one of their listings and look at it. It's a bestseller. It's a 1 month old listing as a bestseller. Just understand that how great that is. 199 sales, great conversion. People are loving the designs, loving that funny, humorous, whimsical style. And then when I go to analyze listing, I'll click that. You can see 884 is making $884 per month. Yes, it is on a sale and it has a 700% growth rate. Yes, Christmas is approaching, so this is really the peak time for this, definitely. But the other thing you'll see is they've got quite a few of these amber competitions. So competition being amber, meaning it's not quite, at the best, but having a few ambers is good where it gives you the opportunity to get sort of seen, right? So, which is good. They've also got with other listings lots of green keywords, which means that the keyword score is high, and they've actually hit on some very low competition ones, which is also fantastic. That also helps push these listings. But what's really interesting is the title is very simple and straightforward in this kind of new style that Etsy likes with the algorithm. They haven't keyword stuffed it, kept it simple, and it just shows you that you don't have to have lots and lots of words on the title for it to be found. If the design is desirable, then what Etsy does is it matches people's search, right, to the design. So if your design is relevant to them, then it will be shown. So if people are looking for snowmen in a sort of, funny style, then this listing will probably be shown. And that's how it works, guys. But remember, you can really focus on a specific element of Christmas, like snowmen, create lots of designs in a specific style, and you can win, right? You don't have to make it complicated. It can be very, very simple. Just make sure that you do all the other elements that are important, which means that make sure you have a good bundle, nice, crisp, clear designs. You make sure that you have a sale, which is very, very important, and make sure that you do deliver on quality, guys. And that's very important because as this seller has, that's got lots of 5-star reviews, they have done fantastically well in a very short amount of time. And you can do the same, guys. Just make sure that you're ticking the right boxes, making sure you're doing your research properly, sub niching, which is very important, making sure that you create quality designs, desirable designs, designs that are low competition. Make sure that you give value to the customer with really good bundles and maybe even give some extra designs. Make sure that you create a fantastic listing with great designs, possibly mock-ups as well, which will help it. Give it a sale and the listing, give it that chance for Etsy algorithm to give it that push, that boost, so it can get seen on those top pages. And then once you've done that, and then you've got that interaction from the customers, the views, favorites, and then the Etsy algorithm can see that it is definitely something that people are liking, then it will push it further and further, and the sales will start coming in. But guys, I hope you like this video. Remember, if you did like this video, please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you can get more of my videos in your feed. Take care.